Welcome to all. Myself, Mrs. K. Manimeklai, Head and Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Applications, Sri GVG Visalakshi College for Women, Udumalpet. Today's topic is Machine Learning. In real world, we are surrounded by humans who can learn everything from their experiences. We have computers or machines which work on our instructions. But can a machine also learn from experiences or past data like a human does? Here comes the role of machine learning. Definition: it is the field of study that gives computers the capability to learn without being explicitly programmed. Need for machine learning. Machine learning is a growing technology which enables computers to learn automatically from past data. As a human, we have some limitations as we cannot access the huge amount of data manually. So for this, we need some computer systems, and here comes the machine learning to make things easy for us. The need for machine learning is increasing day by day. The reason behind the need for machine learning is that it is capable of doing tasks that are too complex for a person to implement directly. We can train machine learning algorithms by providing them the huge amount of data and let them explore the data, construct the models, and predict the required output automatically. The performance of the machine learning algorithm depends on the amount of data, and it can be determined by the cost function. With the help of machine learning, we can save both time and money. Applications of machine learning. The importance of machine learning can be easily understood by its use cases. Currently, machine learning is used in self-driving cars, cyber fraud detection, face recognition, and friend suggestion by Facebook, etc. Various top companies such as Netflix and Amazon have built machine learning models that are using a vast amount of data to analyze the user interest and recommend product accordingly. Classification of machine learning. At a broad level, machine learning can be classified into three types. They are supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Supervised learning. Supervised learning is a type of machine learning method in which we provide sample labeled data to the machine learning system in order to train it, and on that basis it predicts the output. The system creates a model using labeled data to understand the data sets and learn about each data. Once the training and processing are done, then we test the model by providing a sample data to check whether it is predicting the exact output or not. The learning here is performed with the help of a teacher. Let us take the example of the learning process of a small child. The child doesn't know how to read or write. He is being taught by a parents at home and by the teacher in school. The children are trained and modeled to recognize the alphabets, numerals, etc. Their each and every action is supervised by a teacher. Actually, a child works on the basis of the output that he has to produce. All these real-time events involve supervised learning methodology. The goal of supervised learning is to map input data with the output data. The supervised learning is based on supervision, and it is the same as when a student learns things in the supervision of the teacher. The example of supervised learning is spam filtering. Supervised learning can be grouped into two categories of algorithms, namely classification and regression. Unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is a learning method in which a machine learns without any supervision. The training is provided to the machine with a set of data that has not been labeled, classified, or categorized, and the algorithm needs to act on the data without any supervision. The goal of unsupervised learning is to restructure the input data into a new features or a group of objects with similar patterns. The learning here is performed without the help of the teacher. Consider the learning process of a tadpole. It learns by itself. That is, a child fish learns to swim by itself. It is not taught by its mother. Thus, its learning process is independent and is not supervised by a teacher. In unsupervised learning, we don't have a predetermined result. The machine tries to find useful insights from the huge amount of data. Students' result is an example of unsupervised learning. It can be further classified into two categories of algorithms, namely clustering and association. Reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is a feedback-based learning method in which a learning agent gets a reward for each right action and gets a penalty for each wrong action. The agent learns automatically with these feedbacks and improves its performance. In reinforcement learning, the agent interacts with the environment and explores it. The goal of an agent is to get the most reward points and hence it improves its performance. This learning process is similar to supervised learning. In the case of supervised learning, the correct target output values are known for each input pattern. But in some cases, less information might be available. For example, the network might be told that its actual output is only 50% correct. Thus, here only critic information is available. The learning based on this critic information is called reinforcement learning, and the feedback sent is called reinforcement signal. The robotic dog, which automatically learns the movement of his arms, is an example of reinforcement learning. Thank you for patiently listening.